Hey guys, welcome to the farm. I have been cleaning my soap lab, washing all of my soap molds, finishing up. I still have a lot left to do. Got my certain oils for like my shampoo bars, which I'm going to be making tonight. I'll be making shampoo bars. And I tell you, I don't know if you've watched like older videos, but if you go back and see how frizzy my hair was, not now that I use my shampoo bar. I'm so excited. That's all I use on my hair. Every once in a while, I'll do an organic apple cider vinegar rinse, but that's maybe once a month and a half. I haven't done one in a while. Anyway, and look at my sink. Even though this is not a working sink, I got a bulk supply of my lye in. Anyway, everything's getting organized and I'm really excited about that. Weston and I are gonna be running this last order up to the post office, which is literally 2 miles from us. I just gotta put a Christmas card in it. And then we're gonna go up and check out the situation with the goats. So I was only planning to breed 5. It appears all 8 of my does, right, are pregnant. I have to really think where I'm going to be putting all these goats. Real quick trip to the post office, and then I got to stop at the farm store up here too because I have an order to finish packing. And then we'll go in and see all the goats, and I'm really hoping that y'all can help me decide. I have a lot of space that I can utilize, but I'm really hoping y'all can help me decide on how to utilize that space with all the goats.
With the little that I have, with the little I can give, with the little that I am, Lord, I know you'll, Lord, I know you'll take me. I can give, with the little that I am.
I have several people that are testing some things for me, and this is one of my new body butters I'm putting in for her to test, so hopefully she enjoys that. All right. Our fluffy little pony, little bit. Go free ranges. Okay, first something came in, I ordered, and I'm hoping it is a fit. It's a new tripod. I'm really struggling. If you can see the tripod I have, it's probably maybe 9 inches. I don't know. And it's really hard. I can't set it up anywhere. Anyway, I got another one, so I'm gonna pull that out and put it on, and I'll see how it looks. All right, so it's definitely a sturdier tripod. I think I can disconnect it and make it more of a selfie stick kind of thing. Hi girls. All right, let's go in. Oh, I gotta get the ponies too. Let me grab them some hay first. Hey goats. Hi girls. Let me get them hay. Hold on. I could get some more. Girls. Okay, so I'll take you in, hope I get in without the girls getting out, and get you an idea of who is in here gonna have babies. I did it. Yes. No one has gone back into heat. I have let the girls out. I'm moving away from this area. It's really wet during this area here. And I want to give you an idea. I'm going to take you walking around this paddock and how it goes all the way to the end. What I'm doing currently, trying to house off this barn here so mamas and babies can be in this area. And that's a temporary thing. I want to block this off. Bubbles, come on. I know. I want to block this off. I'm watching. Okay. He's acting buckish, so let me watch and see what's going on. He's our weather. That's Nugget. This is Emma. Emma, you're too little, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. So he's acting buckish, so I'm gonna watch to see if he pays attention to anybody. I mean, if he's paying attention to Emma, I'm not worried about that. I don't want her bread. So, yes, Star, I know. There we go. Okay, come here. We'll talk some. Come here. Don't knock my camera over. We can talk some. I know. You don't get afternoon snacks. No, just your hay. Just your hay. This is the one that had the really difficult birth, Sarah. Do not touch the camera. Of course, my shyest one goes to the camera. Nugget. He will knock it over. So Sarah's the one that had the difficult birth. And I just shut the camera off. And I did not want her bred this year, but she is. And we'll just go with it and see how she's. My goat friend says, no worries, she'll be fine. I just wanted to give her a rest. This is Peaches. Peaches I thought was bred last year. And was really excited because she came to me in milk and had never been milked before. She had twins at another farm and never been Nugget. Never been milked before. And oh, she learned so fast. I was so proud of her. And she's a great milker. That was rude. And I'm pretty sure she's bred. I was pretty sure she was bred last year. She has not gone back into heat. And she's typically wide. She's a deep wide doe, which, yay. So I'm expecting her to have 2 or more. So these areas I'm going to show you, I'm looking at changing some things up so I can house more goats, because 8 does, at least 8 kids. Chloe over there has had 2 kiddings in a row, so that should be interesting. Hey, I swear she knows how to unlock that gate. All right, so let's take a walk. I'm gonna turn the camera around and kind of give you an idea of the paddocks that I have and what I wanna do and some changes. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of one of the horse paddocks that we're working on to change a really good system to be able to get healthy soil on each pasture with limited space. All right, so I'm going in one of the corners here. There's our indoor arena and barn. And this here is the main paddock for the goats. I had to change my mic around. I'm looking at putting a gate here and fencing off the rest of this area. We have some repairs to do in the kidding barn here. Love my hammock. Highly recommend having a hammock in where you're going to be hanging out with your does having kids. So we have some doors and things to repair because they busted through. Goats are just wreak havoc on things. So that's a task. We have our little camera up there. It's not hooked up now, but it's just a baby monitor. And so this is, I've got posts here to be able to, you know, to have this off. So this area here would be for mamas and babies. Now, obviously not 8 mamas and possibly 8 babies, but enough time to get the babies on their feet after they are born and before we introduce them to the rest of the herd. This here is another stall that I can divide into 2. Let me get out of the sun here. Into 2, I can put the pallet here and be able to have a kidding area here and a kidding area there. I actually have videos of Chloe having her babies in here, and also I believe Bubbles had her babies in here. This is an aisleway to our goat and chicken barn. That's what we call this. So there's a ramp right here, and so this is basically unused space in a sense. I have that door propped up there, like this is the original door, and I tried to make a really cute chicken door. But I have that propped up there just to give them extra security at night. I'm actually looking at turning that part into another goat housing area. You thirsty, Star? This is the back end of the goat and chicken barn. This really isn't doing anything. But this is an 18-wheeler. That's what the building is. It's actually an 18-wheeler. And the chicken run, or the chicken house right here, which I'm gonna come out and go back around and show you that, area coming in. And this is our chicken run with our electric, which we have to tighten. I haven't been letting the chickens out in this chicken run because just predators. And I don't know, it's a really great space. I think it's like a 20 by 40, but this is the rest of their paddock down in here. And it goes all the way up. So my thoughts are dividing these off into paddocks and being able to grow grass and things, you know, that they would munch on, but closing it off, you know, letting it grow. This is the compost that I use for the garden. And that way, you know, it can replenish. They're mostly up in this area, but I could definitely divide some goats where they have a barn, and then this area over here they have a barn. So we'll see. Let's go in through the chicken, like the aisleway of the chicken and goat barn, and go into the chicken house. Hi, Molly Moo. Hi, Molly Moo. You weren't supposed to be bred either, were you, huh? She's the right size and the height, and also I call them pin bones. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. She is definitely wide enough. I just didn't want her bred. I wanted her to be bred with Lincoln. But you got Romeo. You just couldn't wait, huh? But isn't she gorgeous? So on a side note, okay, that's her mama. She's a pygmy Nigerian dwarf. Oh, you're looking a little, are you looking a little wide, huh? Her and her sister, and I've said this before, Bubbles over there, the one that was trying to escape, are my best milkers. Best milkers. And it just so happened that I have 2 of their girls. Oh boy. And we're going to be, well, you were bred with my registered buck. One of them, Lincoln, you liked him, huh? I mean, not Lincoln, Romeo. Lincoln is who I wanted to put you with, my blue-eyed polled boy. Next fall, we'll see how you do this kidding season. But I just love her markings. It's a kitty cat. They use this as a bed. Is that your bed, huh? Or your litter box? Which is it? Jerry? All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go through here because I have a feeling I can get through here quicker than I can get through that door. They actually used to keep horses in here. I'm like, no, thank you. No. You can see, that's my sign my daughter made, because there are cross ties in here. So I thought that was interesting. This is the chicken coop. Hi, girls and gent. Yep, only 3 chickens left. Y'all's water still good? They love their ladder. Okay. There's a possibility I could be utilizing in the goat pastures our own little chicken coop system where we can let the chickens out and they will clean up the poop when we close off the gates and things for the pastures. That's what I'm looking into doing. And paddock 2, which I'll show you next, is going to be a possibility to do a test on that. And the coop would be one that you could roll. It's going to be compact, you know, 6 chickens or 3 chickens and a rooster. It's all I have right now anyway. And that's their door that's closed off that goes out that way. Oh, do we have eggs? We do. So that would be a good way to start the system and see how it works. There'll be electric fence in the center field, and you'll get a better picture of that when I show you over there. Now we'll go out the ramp, and Weston's out here somewhere. Trying to ride your bike up? All right, so I'll come around and show you the other side of the chicken run that could possibly be a goat area. The downside of this paddock, or this fenced-in area, this run, is it slants. It doesn't get muddy, at least, like the front paddock of the other one. We did put those up for babies last year and temporarily had them in here to play and stuff. So this is another nice area that I could utilize. I did have a door that they could come in from the other paddock. There's so many options, really. I'm giving y'all a view. There's the front. And so that whole area, this could just be all goat. Well, minus my boys. Jerry, are you following me? Huh? Are you following me? I dumped the water out. Hold on, let me fill it. one thing I also meant to mention was that that stall for the goats. That's where I would put the babies at night when I was milking. And that way I could put the babies in there. In the morning, I'd get the mamas on the milking stand and then open that door and let the babies have their mamas. And I'm a one time a day milker. So let's go over to see the boys. Now, this is where one of my many dilemmas is I love this barn. It was actually a 2-stall cottage for horses. And it had the doors on it because the previous owner needed somewhere to put her horses while this barn was being built. And the indoor arena. Their other one collapsed at the top of the field, our outdoor arena. That was the original barn and indoor arena. So this is completely on the other side of the barn. I keep my boys. I don't want any stinkiness getting on my girls. Even though I use teacups right into the mason jar to milk, I still want to keep the scent. Hi boys, I'm coming in. Hi. Hello Romeo. Come on in. Just watch the boys. Come on. Come on Romeo. Romeo and Lincoln. Had to give Lincoln some baking soda the other day. Moose and Toby. We're trying to get a home for Toby. We're gonna weather him first. So this barn here, I actually loved it as a kidding barn because I could divide. Sorry, there's a plane going over. This is where I had my hammock. So I did have my hammock hung here. And I did have this divided so I could have several kiddings going on or several mamas with babies going on. And the doors could be closed, locked, and they were safe. I really like that. So I'm trying to figure out if I should, because this has doors on it, if I should have mama's kid in here. Oh, I just love this spot. I might even use the stall in the barn too. I won't lie. I love them kidding in one of the horse stalls because everything is so close. Oh, we're gonna need to fill up one of their hay nets. That one's got some in it. Anyway, so that's one of the dilemmas is this is such a great spot and a really safe place for young babies with their young kids, with their mama. That means that Farmer Mike might have to hang me another hammock in this one. So that's my dilemma. Like, I really love this barn for kidding, and I have, you can go back and see a video, I might link it below, where we hung these, they're lights that are solar paneled, and I have these really great lights as well. I just set them out in the sun, and then you can click a button in it, and you know, I have them kind of radiating along here when I want them on, but I just set them in the sun. So anyway, that's a big dilemma of mine, is where do I put the boys? Then where do I put the boys? Because I don't have a house they can go into. I could probably make one, make a little, you know, they don't need anything closed off by any means. But if I use the old chicken run, maybe that would be an option for them, and I could build like a pallet house for them to be able to get out from underneath of the elements.
That's what it
All
said.
right, so Romeo,
Tobias,
handsome. We're gonna have blue-eyed babies this year.
and also,
Yeah,
also Lincoln.
and Lincoln. Yeah, when you're ready.
Are we gonna keep?
Yeah. You know what? Let's let you guys browse. It's your turn to browse. Yeah. Come on. You can come out. Come on, Moose.
You're ginormous.
Come on.
Romeo's gonna get bigger, isn't he?
Yeah, Romeo will get bigger. He's only a year old, and Lincoln's only like 7 months old.
I really have to still get as big as that guy on Stereos.
Possibly.
Like
Hi, Luna. Hi, Luna. Sweet girl.
what are you all doing?
Hi, Amber. Okay, so their paddock, I'm gonna walk over there, you can't really see it. We have these green posts, the metal posts. I'm gonna put a picture up right here of what we're trying to accomplish. If you don't know Pony Paddock Paradise, it's just a creative way, and I'm only gonna touch base on it because I have a whole other video I wanna do on the whys and everything. But basically it's creating a track system by creating a center field with electric tape and these metal poles. And I will be putting, my goal is to put a small chicken coop that can be on wheels and that can go the parameter of the field inside, or they can be let out, and they will maintain, spread the poop out, get rid of flies, eggs, all those kinds of things, and we can block it off so horses can't eat it, the grass can grow, we can do ground cover, all the wonderful things to make a healthy soil. We have to be really creative. We're on 8 acres here, and we want to make an environment for the horses that is really healthy for them as well. Okay, last but not least is my favorite place for the kids to have babies, and that would be in one of the horse stalls, because it's so nice. This is one of the stalls I used for kidding, and for actually 2 years in a row. I put this post up and I just screwed in a pallet, separated the stall, because these are 12 by 12 stalls, at least 4, I mean, yeah, 4 of the 6 are 12 by 12. And it was just so nice, no matter what the weather, I could come right into the barn. Very nice to have kidding in here. I can monitor a lot easier than trekking out in the field. And also the last paddock I showed you, that's really a really nice option. So with that being said, let me know what you think, like how to split up the area. Should I move the boys to another area, making them a little enclosure, and have mamas have babies over there and then move them into the herd? It's a lot of movement. But I know one thing I have decided: I will be milking in here again. Oh, I couldn't stand milking in the goat pen. It's horrible. So I will be moving my milking stand over back to my entrance over here. And I call the goats. They know their names. I call them in one at a time. Open the gate, they come in, they jump on the milking stand, and they get milked, and then they go back. Sometimes I'll put them in the stall after I'm done milking them, and one by one, and then let them out all together once I'm done milking. So anyway, love to hear your feedback. That would be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. I'll be doing a barn tour soon, as well as making beeswax candles, and of course, always making soap and other bath and body products. Everything here, life on the farm, guys. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and sharing as always. Be blessed. Bye.